first time you saw Aishwarya Rai, what is the first thing that you noticed about her?
I think the first time the world noticed her was when she did the Miss India contest, which Sushmita Sen won. I think the world was divided. India was divided between should Sushmita win or should Aishwarya win. And I think the first thing that I was struck by was how fragile her beauty was. I mean, she was so ethereally lovely that she didn't look of this world. And it was, I don't think we'd ever seen anyone like her. And I think I was very disappointed when she didn't win.
Actually, about the pageant, about the Miss India pageant, if you know anything, while I was researching, I got to know that lot of these girls actually pulled off the forms from the pageant because Aishwarya Rai was in it, and they thought that they had no chance against her. Was it like that?
I actually don't recall. I just remember it was a very sort of hotly contested between Sushmita Sen and Aishwarya Rai. And I mean, they both deserved to win and they both did go on and win for the world, I mean, for India. But I don't recall anything about people pulling out. But the fact is that Aishwarya was a model before she entered the contest. And whenever a model enters the contest, I think the other regular girls do feel that they won't have a chance because they lack the grooming and the exposure.
When she won Miss World, what was your reaction to it, and why do you think she made it?
Well, let's be honest about a lot of things. At that point, India was the flavor of the month. It was very clear that an Indian had to win. And then Indians went on to win for a while after that. These pageants are not just run for charity. They're run to get advertising, they're run so that the next year people are still excited about it. So it was very clear this was the time of India. I mean, in the past, it was the time of Venezuela or Brazil or Puerto Rico. It was very much India's time. But the other fact is that she was clearly the best contestant. She certainly wasn't the tallest. I remember she looked quite tiny compared to a lot of the girls. But her face was so exquisite that you could not deny that she was going to win. It was almost a given.
Your association with Ash?
Elle has worked with Aishwarya Rai twice before. The first time the cover was shot, by Atul Kasbekar in a Wendell outfit, and that image became so famous that L'Oreal actually bought it from us. They actually used the image in advertising, and it's pretty much almost like the first time an editorial image was bought by a big international agency, a big international brand, because the image was absolutely perfect. It was vintage Aishwarya. Her hair was straight, she's looking straight at you, she's in a white outfit, she was looking absolutely gorgeous. So that was the first time Elle was associated with her. The second time I got to meet her when we shot with Farooq. And I have to say that she's one of the most well-behaved professional models that you can come across. She doesn't argue about what she's going to wear. She doesn't say, I don't like this outfit or I like this outfit. She was very dignified, very well behaved. But what struck me the most about her is how reserved she was. She doesn't allow you to get close to her. She's best friends with Farooq Chotia, and whenever she needed to talk to him, they sat together and giggled and laughed and talked. But with the rest of us, she was extremely professional, but she had this reserve that you could not cross. And I actually respected her for it. I mean, someone like her has people dying to be their best friends. They want to talk to her, they want to get into her life, they want to be part of her life. I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair on her. The whole world wanted to be her best friend. But she conducted herself with dignity. She maintained her decorum. And I actually left full of respect because she doesn't need to be anyone's friend. She needs to do her job, do it well, and leave.